Yeah, you're coming back any season 2?
No, we are having a lot of issues with Moja Love. And I think a lot of people have picked it up on social media that I'm not happy with Moja Love at this current juncture. So I don't think I will go back to Moja Love. The environment is not very friendly.
Too much work.
There's complaints. Go on TikTok. Just say Moja Love. You will see complaints of complaints. People are not paid. People are used. People are just like, if you can look at some of the producers and presenters and everything, they just disappeared. You will see there's a show, somebody's doing it, all of a sudden they just disappeared. The only people that are staying at Moja Love is Jub and Makam. Those ones are the furniture there.
If you don't know Natural 99, the door is always open. so I don't know, bro. I don't know what to believe.
Like how do people allow? Like for me, maybe telling
positions at Moja Love as a presenter, it's fights.
Serious?
It's witchcraft, it's everything.
What, bro?
For a job, bruh.
It seems like there's no much money.
It does not matter, even if it was 400. Remember, you don't only get 400, you get the fame.
So when you go there, you're thinking you're gonna see the
Tough
person.
guy, yeah.
When you see this person is soft as you can see. It's very weak and soft. When it is laughing for nothing. When you see yeah, I'm like, you're an actor, bro. You're laughing for nothing when you see producers. Welcome to the dopest show. Of course, occupied, and I'm Christmas. You already know I'm doing the best show, even James knows. Otherwise, on sound and camera, this thing as usual. I got my man James, and on my right, I got my man Ganda. You see, I do one story at the time and one testimony at the time. If you're new to the channel, where have you been? Please subscribe, press the notification bell, as well as join the membership, and also donate our details shown after the disclaimer. Thank you so much to those who are doing that. We highly appreciate it. Please don't skip the ads and watch the episode until the end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support and everything. Thank you. This today episode is sponsored by Fix7. If you want their link, their app, the link is on our description, or to the comments. Just go and download their app. If you're looking for a plumber or some appliances that you want to fix at home, you just call them. They will set it professionally in your way. So thank you so much to those who already started to download the app and using it. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Fix Heaven is Fix Heaven. James, are we on grace?
Yes, my good sir. We are in Flagstop and we are on grace.
You're loving it here.
Yeah, it's peace and quiet.
Small town.
Peace and quiet.
Always.
Is it today morning? That's also figuring it out up here.
Yeah, James, our appointment is at 10. We're leaving at 9.
Bro, I thought it's
So we thought maybe we are a Kruger stop.
yeah, I thought it was Kruger stop. I was like, Kruger stop. Yeah. Nice town, bro. Yeah. Clean.
2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-hour drive.
Yeah, you know why. And it's straight.
Yeah, Kantazo. Yeah,
But at least there's no potholes and traffic cops.
Yeah. That's a nice thing about it.
And traffic cops and everything.
No traffic cops, no trucks.
No issues, no slow traffic.
Bro, this is Bishop. This is a nice town to chill and to
bring up a family.
Yeah, there's no much things. I think no clubs, but not so many clubs around.
There is, but it's just that it is away from the hustle and bustle that is Joburg, Gauteng side. That side is too fast. But here it's nice to bring up a family. Even if you're working that side, you can go there alone. So when you come home, you can relax.
And
yeah.
And the crime is not that much.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of Zamazamas here.
There's a lot of Zamazamas.
I get it's a mining town.
Yeah, it's a mining
Yeah. So there is a lot of things that are happening this side. Can't believe it's the first time you come to Klerksdorp.
Yeah, it's my first time.
Yo.
Tina Joe, Tina Soweto Dobson Willem Dane. Yeah.
From Soweto you go north.
Yeah, but always in
Come
Soweto.
south.
Yeah, itathalithini ixesha.
Ixesha likaYesu, we are on grace. Dijipinga tsa charity. How do we say we are on grace in Sesotho or in Tswana?
Re tlasa mohao.
Re tlasa mohao.
Ehe.
Re tlasa mohao. Aga shuti ma.
Re tlasa mogao. Bishop, thank you so much for the warm welcoming. Thank you. We highly appreciate it. Some people knows you from TV, Moja Love and Bishop. I never thought you were such a good presenter. I was jealous. I said he just did it.
Yeah. It's natural. Maybe it's because the show that I did is more aligned with my character. Most people they say you know, and I'm a no-nonsense type of person. So I did not find it strange. I did not even have to I don't remember doing a second take. Never.
Because it was perfect. I was like, this guy is not a presenter. That's what was driving me crazy. This is not a presenter, but he's doing it so good. I was
No. I think it goes with character. I think if I had to do something different, I might have struggled. But for me, confrontation, engagement, interrogation, that's natural.
But
to me.
the opening was so perfect because I focus on openings. Conversation,
yes.
Everyone can just have it during the show. Can just talk to and engage. But your openings, when you do your openings, you need that presenter thing.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, so you were like, I'm like, you have everything.
No, thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, I was like, everything is perfect, man. No, man, that was awesome. Yeah, you coming back any season 2?
No, we are having a lot of issues with Moja Love. And I think a lot of people have picked it up on social media that I'm not happy with Moja Love at this current juncture. So I don't think I will go back to Moja Love. The environment is not very friendly.
Too much work?
Not work, man. It's just toxic. There's a lot that is happening. It's gonna need an episode on its own for me to share that.
Yeah,
but there's a lot.
Yeah, I will come back. I just wanna know. I just wanna know more about Moja Love, man, because most of people they are complaining about them.
Yeah, there's a lot of unhappy people outside of Moja Love. There's a lot of unhappy people inside of Moja Love. The work environment is really not very good. So the business model of Moja Love in J is a problem.
And it's crazy because it's all black people, man.
Yeah. I mean, but just for an example, where have you ever seen positive content on Moja Love? There's no positive content. It's always, it's like a dustbin of the South African television.
So someone said they sell in black, what? They call it black?
Black poverty, black.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
I think that's the selling point. Ne?
Anything that is
Black
negative
struggle.
about black people, they put it out there. Like I'm saying, it's the Daily Sun of TV. You know how Daily Sun started? Every time you'll have a front page story, there's a Tokoloshi somewhere. You remember?
Yeah, you look for the page.
Of the Tokoloshi.
and it's not the Tikoro that you want.
Exactly.
Oh, bro, I was always disappointed in Daily Sun. Yeah, it's like, no, bro. They give you the heading will be so good.
Sensationalization.
Yeah, when you go inside, you're like, you want that Tikolosh, bro. Was terrorizing her when you find out it's just a kid.
Aha. So Moja Love does that. But that is just the business model that they have. Does it make money for them? Yes. They're making millions out of that. But does it, in terms of in the media, there's always a fine line between depiction and promotion. are you depicting or are you promoting? You know, that is why they will say, for an example, alcohol adverts are no longer allowed. Like, remember, the cigarette adverts have been banned.
Yeah.
But then the advertiser will argue and say, but people do smoke. We are depicting what's happening. But how do you say you are depicting and you are avoiding promotion? Because whatever that you are showing, you are also promoting. But so that's the challenge. And you don't see a lot of positive shows on Moja Love. You don't see anything that is good about a black person that is shown on Moja Love. 95% of their programming is about the dirty things that happens and ekasi of all of those things.
Yeah, because everyone is from Soweto.
Hey, so if somebody was sitting somewhere outside of the country wanting to use Moja Love to get a picture of what's happening in this country, they will have a negative image about our country. That's all, and especially about black people, you know. But that's one thing. Now, when you come to the operations, the operational level, for an example, I signed 2 different contracts with Moja Love and none of them worked. I never shot even one. I did season 1 perfectly, like you were saying. Everybody says, but you were doing very well. The show, people thought actually the show was mine, the way I was doing it very well. And then they give you a new contract to say season 2.
Yeah.
When I was busy,
But you were happy with season 1.
season 1 I was happy. Everything was fine. There was no issues. Then they called me and said, no, you did so well in season 1. Come, here's season 2. You sign a contract. I have a contract, the contract that is signed, right? And then you go and shoot episode 1 of season 2. Then they've changed the entire show. Kuna ma social worker, now everybody wants a piece of the cake because season 1 was so good. Now they are bringing their friends, they are bringing this one, they bring like, now what's going on here?
And you don't know all of those things.
Exactly. And then season 2 does not go. When I was busy shooting, Kandi, they've already got another guy. They are shooting 2 different episodes of the same show.
My brother.
Yes.
Nah, that's not true.
That's true. I shot, and then they are busy with that guy. He used to play Run to Me.
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah,
Mobile.
Mamezala.
Yes. So they call me, hey, come and let's come and shoot season 2. I'm busy shooting. Next week they call him, hey, come and shoot. And then he's also shooting. And then they push with him. And then they come and say to me, no, your show was not good. I'm like, based on what? Do you have stats? Can you present any document or anything? Nah, your show was just not good. So we're not gonna do it.
But you already signed.
I've already signed the contract. I'm sitting with a signed contract as I speak to you.
Then they have to pay you.
That's where we're stuck. Because when I tell them, no, you have to pay me, guys, then it's ducking and diving. And now I'm hearing 2 weeks back, people are being fired, and there's another one who stole 12 million, and I don't know.
Yeah, they still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still.
So, but Moja Love, when you go into the intricacies of the operational setups, it's chaos. There's never been a TV station in the history of television, in the entire world, that has so much controversy as Moja Love. 1, the number of deaths that come directly from their TV shows. I mean, come on. Right now, there's a case about Kolani that was shot during the shooting of, what do you call this show? Sizokuthola. It's all over the news. But it is not the first death. I think Sizokuthola is associated with 3 deaths. Remember, there was a first death of that guy. I don't know, they choked him to death. Then Kolani was having that case, and then it went to court, and then it never went anywhere. Then there was another, the same show, some guy fell to his death. I think they stormed his property, and then he jumped out of the window, he fell to his death. Then now there's another death. But also there are peripheral deaths, because there's another girl who appeared on Ngwana Tshwenya.
Yeah.
And then after she was shown on Ngwana Tshwenya, she was bullied at the school. Then she committed suicide. And then now you hear the story of Mahlale Ntabeni, where I was involved.
That one hurts me.
Yes. But you find out that Mathandebe never committed suicide. But she wrote a letter, of which she sent it to me, the family, and said, the family said she has committed suicide, what. Only to find out she attempted. So when the family found the letter, they just sent it out and said, umntwana. But when you find out, she was never paid by Moja Love. And then there's other people. I mean, there's people who are contacting me, hundreds of people are contacting me to say, we also, this is the situation, this is the situation. So when you look at this, Moja Love needs to be investigated. Properly so.
Yeah.
They need to be investigated properly.
At the end of the day, we can't be scared, saying, we're scared to talk about these things, why they are playing with our black people, because you find like on this thing of dating things, it's just only Soweto people, and a brother thing had. It's only Soweto people who go, and not even not
single and mingle. Yeah.
Only Soweto people,
and they choose Iboto all the time and making funny of them.
Yeah,
So, and I always wondered, are there contracts in place for those people to say we are signing so that we can be
My brother,
televised?
just check on social media. There's complaints. Go on TikTok. Just say Moja Love. You will see complaints. People are not paid. People are used. People are just like, if you can look at some of the producers and presenters and everything, they just disappear. You will see there's a show, somebody's doing it, all of a sudden they just disappeared. The only people that are staying at Moja Love is Jub and Makam. Those ones are the furniture.
They're not going.
You get
They're not going.
you get my point. But and we're not jealous of the people. But remember, they also had their own dramas there. But you find out that they are protected. As to why, we don't know. Because Moja Love, when you're getting them and it's like you're joining, it's like you're walking into prison. You must find a gangster to join.
Or there's a better crew.
Yes, there's crews everywhere. So
yeah, once I was there, I got paid 2.7. Oh, bruh, I almost fainted. The whole season. Maybe I
2.7 what million?
Bro, you're gonna come to my house if it was 2.7 million. I paid to that season. They only give me 2.7.
2,700 rand.
Yeah, with FNB e-wallet.
E-wallet, yeah. So you do.
Hey, but thank you guys. I did buy bread.
You see, so there's when you come in there's different groups, and you must choose a gangster to join, and then you'll be protected by depending on who you join. There's gossip. There's just a working environment.
And there's production that the money will come fast if you on that group. The money will come.
Yeah,
fast.
and you have to bribe this one, and then I don't work like that. I don't give kickbacks. I don't go and buy people plates of food.
Gonna survive.
You understand? So one of the examples is that you will have a producer producing 7 shows, right? Those poor people cannot even sleep at night. Now, but here's a problem. Let me show you where the danger comes. Then you've got an executive producer who's got 14 shows. So they are responsible maybe for 4 producers because they're an executive producer. Remember, there was Shoki and then there was Libuani, right? I've heard that because Shoki left, I think Libuani now is on suspension or something of that stuff. But this executive producer has got maybe 5-6 producers under her. Now, these 6 people must keep making her feel good so that when there's a new show, they must get the show. Right? Now, these producers have got presenters. These presenters also have to now bribe these ones so that they can get more shows or their shows are not cancelled and. I don't know if it's a Moja Love situation or it's a industry situation. That the industry itself is corrupt in J. It's monies, it's dates. Melo Joleno, this one, you must sleep with this one. You get my point, just to keep a job. Because
and you have to smile a lot.
Exactly. And you must suck up. You must.
Yeah, I'm saying those things. You have to smile a lot.
And some of us, we God has given us the grace to have something to live by. So we're not into the space of bribery and this whole corrupt mess. We don't want to be part of that. Now, when they see that you are not buying anybody, they get somebody on the side. I've just given you an example. The person shoots your show. You don't know. And then they just, the executive producer, if she does not like you, like Shoki did not like me, not Shoki, Libuan, then they just decide, we're going to work this one out and take him out. Remember, I was doing Manyonyoba, so I was doing a show with the girls that were being, these old timers. They want to take advantage of the girls.
It's a real thing, that thing. Hey, I don't trust these people, bro.
Is it real?
What was the show about? I don't really watch TV.
Well, the show, it's actually a syndicate or a copy. It's not a syndicate, because if it was a syndicate, the Americans would be, part of it. Remember, syndication is you buy the rights of another show that is maybe foreign, and then you do it here in South Africa. Like Deal or No Deal, that is done by Moloi. Yeah, that's a syndicate. Yeah, that's a syndicate. But Moja Love, they copy a lot of shows that are in America, right?
Like the Jordan 99 cheaters.
Yes, exactly. Oh. Now mine, they copied it. They copied it from Chris Hansen. It's called To Catch a Predator. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the original title was called Predators, and then they changed the name, and then they called it Manyonyoba, right? Because they wanted to just make it as if whatever. Now, so they copied the show, and then they say, "Here's a show, do it," right? Now, what they do is then they will set up what we call a decoy. And a decoy is our girl. She's got our mics, she's got our everything there. So then she will actually maybe just sit somewhere at the mall. Umdomdala Yeza proposes or make advances to the girl. And then Gandhi, this person is a trap, And then the guy will then follow the girl everywhere. Aren't you wondering why? How do we have cameras already in the place?
If you don't know Jordan 99, the door is always open. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what to believe.
Like how do people allow? Like for me, maybe exactly. I would tell myself I wouldn't allow this guy. Number one,
that's where the problem is.
For it to be televised.
No. That's where the problem is. And I will tell you what happens with Manyonyoba. You've got bouncers.
Yeah. Just pray. Yeah, can you just give me
those bouncers? Don't play games. They will get into your house, and they will make space for cameras to come in. You get my point. Those guys, they're not there to make cold drink. They are not there to bring you cold drink and water.
Oh,
they are there to make sure that the show happens, no matter what.
But the show is based on these bouncers.
Yes. How would? Well, I will talk about the show that I was in. Talk about things I know. Right. Yeah, so, if, for an example, and I think you guys would see if you did watch the show, that as a presenter, okay, let me start first. As a presenter, I don't do anything. I just sit in a hotel because they tell you that people should not see you, because if they see you, they run away, and then WhatsApps go up and down. So you must just go indoors, sit in a hotel, even if you want a stock suites. Yeah. Someone will go and buy it for you. Well, it makes sense, right? Yeah. Because once people know that they saw Bishop in the area,
then there's something happening.
Yeah, then WhatsApps are running. Say, then we can't get the show going. There's no perpetrators.
Yeah.
Right. So now, as you sit, then the production team works. They prepare. They set up the room, the hotel, what, and then they put cameras, they put mic, they bug the place. Now the whole idea is that this girl must lure this guy to this room that is bugged.
Bishop, the girl must seduce people. Is that the
I wouldn't say seduce, because I always say the rat that gets caught by the trap is because it went for the cheese. Why you? Yeah. Because for an example, our girls, they would not go to the gentleman and say, hey, come here. No. For an example, we'll just buy her lunch and let her sit at the McDonald's.
Alone.
She's sitting, she's eating. Some guy ngobuthanda cheese will go for this girl. You see, hey baby, how are you? Whatever. By the time you're doing that, we are sitting, we are listening. You send a text to this girl showing your private parts. It goes to the producer. The producer sees these things. Right? And then now all of a sudden the producer is the one that's chatting with you. When you are excited, hey, I've got it.
The producer say, let me see your thing.
No. I agree. Guys do funny things, bruh. Guys do funny things. When they have an erection, they do funny things.
True.
Right? True. We have seen a lot of guys' private parts. It's just that because it's a family time thing.
I almost said, can I see one? For what? Yeah, no, for what? For what?
You know? Unsolicited. A person will just say to and remember, the key thing is that there are key directives. The guy must know from the beginning that this is an underage girl. So when you're talking on the phone with the producer will say, I'm 16. Then all guys, they will say, age is nothing. Or no, you are fine. And. I say, okay, fine. If you want to keep going after you know that this is a child, no problem. So the guy, people come in expensive cars, Mercedes Benzes, wearing suits, they will just come knowing that I'm going to a child. Let's forget about, you don't know that you're no longer talking to the child, now you're talking to a producer. Yeah. But when you're coming there to saying, I'm going to sleep.
You have it in your mind anyway.
You are excited about that. People buy, I'm a blom. Someone bought the child eggs and bacon. I'm like, what is this guy going to do with raw eggs and bacon?
I wish we'll do another episode there.
Like the way you set up here the show, Uti. There's a girl coming from McDonald's, and wait for a guy to approach.
Yeah.
Has it happened?
No one approach.
No one approaches me.
Never.
Or maybe because in yaki.
Well, it does happen. It does happen. Yeah, it does happen. The girl will just talk nicely to the guy, but she would not give the number because the number is for the show. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the guy that asks for the number and we give him, it's this one that meets the profile. What do you want with a child, Ongaka?
Hey, bro, this is a trap, but
you understand? It's a trap, but it's not a trap. Yeah. It's like you are volunteering. That's why I'm saying it is the rat that goes for the cheese. It trap, the mouse trap. It's like a stairs. It's a cheese lap. All the rats are passing. You become the one rat.
So I don't know if we can say, is this the idea of the show? Is it a good or? I mean, it's exposing.
What is the intentions?
No, like as they explained, how the show operates. Is the idea of the show good or bad, according to you?
It's bad.
But I feel how? Yeah, bad how? I feel like there's good in it.
Because at the end of the day, what do you do with the suspect?
The thing, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The whole idea of the show is not necessarily, it's a deterrent.
But
More than it's not.
understand
It's
you.
more deterrent than punitive. You know.
yeah, but I understand it because the Moja Love thing is to expose.
Yeah.
They don't care. Yeah, just as long as that thing is exposed
Exactly.
to them, they don't care.
Yeah. The bottom line is that we've got the footage. We've got you. We've exposed you, and that's it. But you are asking a right question to say. Then what happens to the guy? You lose your family. You lose your job. They do reruns of the show. So even if you can ask for forgiveness from your wife, next year they run it again. You appear again.
It does more bad.
So every time until your child is
Even
20
if you
years.
change, you are like, I'm a changed person, you're still going to play on TV.
That's where the problem is. And how do you stop it from continuing? Because now, like you're saying, you've changed. Some people change immediately. Some will cry to me and say, "Mfundisi, please pray for me." But that one I can't trust at that time. Obviously, you'll do anything to just get rid of the footage, right? Some people litigate Moja Love. We've had lots of court cases. Yeah, they litigate us. They take us to court. Others make claims and all of that stuff. But the whole concept is that beware, you know. And even on the slogan, I say beware, you know. Stay away from young girls. If it's a young girl, just know she might be having mics on her body. You don't know. Even today, just don't get excited. Don't go anywhere, Chris.
But
Yeah, it's deterrent.
okay,
Yeah.
my question, Bishop, is your show is Manyonyoba. Like I said, I don't really watch TV, but I've seen I don't know Ben 10. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I choose my
Google
Sugar
Tandai.
Mama,
Google
Sugar
Tandai.
Mama,
Over
and
Sugar
Ben
Yeah, I
10.
think
Yeah.
it's
What is
Kukutanda,
Moja
really.
Love?
Moja Love.
Moja Love.
Like, I'm asking myself, man, okay, there's a show Manyonyoba that is exposing Abu Baba Badala who approach young girls and lapasa expose. And on the other hand, there's a show glorify Yama Ben 10, which is older women with young boys.
But
I
think-
hear you.
Yeah.
The bias, you know,
Yeah.
to say it looks like if it happens to a girl, it's wrong. If it happens to a boy, it's fine. That's what you are trying to say. But let's go back to the general business philosophy of Moja Love. We want content.
Yeah.
We want shock factor. We want dirt. We want bad. We want sewage. We want okunye nokunye nje okumanyala nje. We want it on our screen. And through that they make millions, right? And the rest of the crew that is working there, they are paid peanuts. They are paid nothing, right? And then, for an example, with me, when they want to get rid of you, there is no process. They just tell you are gone. Some people have been fired and hired on Moja Love more than 6-7 times, because Aubrey can just wake up in the morning and call you and say you are fired. And then after 2 weeks,
himself.
and after 2 weeks he calls you, hey, where are you? Why are you not at work? But you fired me. No, man, we've got a show somewhere in Gqeberha. They're going to collect you with a combi. Go there. You get my point.
That's painful, man, because
Why?
this guy does have no plan.
Why? Let me ask you this. Why is it that Moja Love never runs credits for their shows? They don't. Because they don't want you to have a name.
Everything is created by Aubrey Dowdy.
You understand?
That guy said it. The guy we were meeting with, it is so fake. He said it. But everything is owned or produced by.
Aubrey, even if he was not there, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
And they set up their contracts in a way that it protects them. And they take advantage of the desperation of people. When you go and open a span, as long as you can just get into the building and start working, you will take anything, because at that time you are compromised. And they don't ask you, they tell you, this is what you're going to do, this is what we're going to pay you. There's no negotiation. And they use this thing of independent contractor, so that you can't go to CCMA, you can't do anything. That is why at Moja Love, there's no pay slips. I think payslips are gotten by
That's why you were paid by e-wallet.
That's why they pay you with
I don't
e-wallet.
blame them. Maybe because I didn't negotiate. I don't want to lie.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I won't blame them.
But you can
it's the rate. I was rating 100 rand per episode.
Yeah, and that is why
Which
then
is fine.
that is that is why then they don't want all of these seasoned presenters who know their rights. They always bring new guys, new entrants, people who don't know the industry, but they've got talent so that they can exploit them. When the show starts standing up, then they bring the big guys. Because now you were the risk. You were the guinea pig. They used you to check if the show can work. Once the show work, they look for a famous
right
face.
person.
So they tried to do that with Jub Jub, and Jub Jub took them to court.
Oh.
Yes. And now Umakamu bayamsaba because Umakamu nemali. You get my point?
That's the reason.
He's a multi-millionaire, that guy.
Okay.
So when you shake him, he will clean you out. He's got money to pay advocates. So they don't. But the small guys, you can see it's just in and out, in and out. They are removing everybody, putting everybody.
That motion was doing marry me.
Yeah, you promised to marry me.
You promised to marry me.
When you look at Mos Makwate, the new faces that the new faces that were brought in by Moja Love, there are shows when the show starts gaining momentum, they remove them. That's what they try to do with me as well. When the shows gets momentum, they remove you. They put now. They can afford to pay the celebrity. So now they get rid of you. That's the pain of it. And you take all the risk. Remember, for a time, there were areas that I could not go because you've just ruined somebody's family.
Yeah.
And the person does not see that it is not you, it's a production team. You did not even come up with a show idea. You don't even know the guy. You made him there in the hotel room. You don't even know the guy.
But now you have enemies.
Exactly.
Like
people are looking for you. People want to kill you everywhere. And at the ultimate end, you must always watch over your back. But where is the Moja Love? It's gone. They're not there. They don't care about you. Right? What did they do to Mahlale Ntabeni? You've got Umdeni, right? You had Mahlale Ntabeni, you had Nkanyezi, and then you had all of these gay guys, right? That were married to Maseko. Now, they shoot them, they use them, and then when these kids have done the purpose of Moja Love, they just chuck them on the street. And Mahlale Ntabeni did attempt suicide before. So that is why when I received the letter that she had tried to commit suicide, I believed it. I believed it because she did it before. And I was fighting to say, why do they just not give her money? You get my point?
Bro, you can tell these people, they're looking the same. It's season 7 now. They still probably look the same. You can tell that there's no money here. I think around season 5.
So they are not developing them,
Yeah,
So,
they same clothes.
Was
the main wife.
Main wife.
Yes, she was wife na Mam Cool.
Oh, I think I watched this thing once. Actually, Lubaba Sangoma.
Yes, yes.
I
really don't know what's the arrangement, but if you can check on TikTok, you'll see Mahlale Ntabeni crying and said, she was not paid. And remember, by the time it was over Christmas, she's got 2 children. They are looking at her. Bafuna what? Somebody's holding their money. They are supposed to pay me for the contract of season 2. Whether they continued with it or not, the thing is, I signed the contract.
True.
And they are supposed to pay me for that. They just decide, we're not going to pay you. That's it.
And you'll do nothing.
Yeah, and because of the corruption that we know at Moja Love, they bribe police, they do. When you are there, they are connected with gangsters, they are connected with all of these people. And there are very dangerous people at Moja Love who are doing the dirtiest work. They are called researchers. Just look at anybody at Moja Love who's called a researcher. Amaroto. Those people are doing some of the most dangerous work. I mean, there's this guy at Kolani who's called Zinja, right? Zinja, if he can come here and testify of the things that he had to go through, getting under people's cars to put trackers so that Sizokuthola can happen. Sleeping under people's houses. On corners of people's houses so that they can catch the husband so that Uyajolanan can happen. You get my point? Those people they are real Amarot. You see that name that Jubjub gave them? He knows exactly what he's talking about, because when those people look for you, they can find you. They will never struggle to find you because they are people from the streets. Amarot straight. They know how to trace. They know how to follow up. They know how to do all of these things. There's connections with so many things, and they are demanded that they must deliver. You are a researcher. We want Chris. Bring him here. So you've got this rogue unit that is pseudo police, that is pseudo spy, that is working there, and then at the ultimate end, these people are committing serious crimes. That is why I'm saying Moja Love must be investigated. These people are committing serious crimes, and after they give them 2.5, go home.
Wow.
We'll call you again. So these people don't have permanent jobs.
But bro, do you see all these things happening in the expense of a black person
Exactly.
being exposed? That's what hurts. The whole empire is based on black people's tears.
So they take the negative black people's stories, put them there. They expose the black people's faces, make us look like we are just useless people. We are the scum of South Africa. And then they exploit the very same black people. So it's turning black against black. You know, they're exposing they're taking the very same black people to become bouncers, to be security, to murder people. You get my point. On my show, I've seen many people be murdered, and I can show you to say, you see this guy. You know that meme that they made, and they said a few moments later. They used to make it with Sizokuthola to say this person was arrogant and full of nonsense. Then it goes to advert. After advert, this guy is humble. He's full of Jesus.
What is happening with the few members
They
later?
murder them.
But the signs are always there.
Yeah. So I
The
know.
signs are always there. Kakhulu Sizokuthola, maybe we advert. Usuke sekamanzi. Ngambe bamthuba.
But me now on my show, I can point you on the episode to say, you see this guy, they were murdering him, this one. And this one, they murdered him as well. And that one, and that one, and that one.
But for what, man?
Well, for an example, if a person becomes arrogant, you know, you caught them with a child, then they feel like, you won't do anything, what, or they just don't want to cooperate. They will squeeze the balls. You know, they are torturing people, right? And I was watching all of these things, but remember, when you Blompot, you are a presenter.
Yeah.
Just
stay on your lane.
Yeah, just go into the hotel room. Let's sort this guy out. Then after that, come in, interrogate him. You know, and then so those are. I remember there was a time that we were in Durban. I think we were in Durban. Yeah, in KwaZulu-Natal, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was this Pakistani guy. I think he's the only Pakistani guy that appeared on Moja Love, on my show. And that Pakistani guy, we caught him with a girl. He was an Uber driver. So he went and he bought chips for the girl and what. And then these guys, the bouncers, they murdered him because he was just being arrogant. And then he went to call the police. When the police come, obviously, what are you going to say? You say, no, this guy was trying to sleep with a young girl. The police says, that's the end of the story. Whatever had happened to him is his problem. But here's the problem. After the police left, Nati, we were leaving, we got into the combis and we were leaving. This guy came in his, I think he was driving a red Kia Picanto. He chased us up to a garage. So they saw him on the mirrors to say, this guy is now chasing us. What does he want? So they stopped at the garage. When they stopped at the garage, this guy comes out crying. He says, yeah, but why are you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. One of the bouncers came out. Bruh, hit him one shot here in the neck. The guy was out. And I was worried to say, hey, this is a garage. There must be cameras.
Footage.
In the garage and all of that. They hit him once and he fell down. And then they threw him his keys. We left him there. And the combis left. As to, did he die or did he survive? We don't know.
You must have a heart to that company.
Like, this is scary.
You get my point. So when people start mistreating you, whereas you know what they can do to other people, what do? They instill fear in you. To say, if you mess with us, we are going to send them these bouncers after you. And laba badlali laba. I mean, come on, think about it. What kind of people will go and ahonyole a drug dealer, harden the drug dealer without the police and bring them out? What methods do they use? Do you see the picture? To catch a criminal, you must be a criminal yourself. And the police are always invited to say, come, we've got this person, we've got this person, we've got this person. But the police always come after. There was a time that I think Kolani complained that the police do not cooperate with them. Mm. But they catch these drug dealers on their own. Those are the types of people that I'm talking about that are the core security of Moja Love. So where do they come from? Who are these people? What is their background? How are they trained? You see? And they work without the police. So who are these people?
I think there's this famous private security. It's all over Facebook. Something PI.
Tenolo. Oh, I don't know.
Isn't it Tenolo?
I don't know.
I think they work.
I just remember when you say PI.
But I think they work, especially in Nusi's Octor. I think they work with Tenolo PI.
You
it's
understand?
a private security.
And there was a letter that was issued by a police of some area. I think I've got that letter where they said, when these people come and ask for you to come and assist, don't assist them, because we can't be working for their television show. You know, we are the police. We've got our own programs. We are doing a thing. These people, they come to the police station. They come with us. We are going to arrest a drug dealer there. Now the question is, what do you do with the docket? How do you process this person? What is the background? You know, and all of those things. And you find these guys have already done the job. So you as a police officer, what are you going to do? And now in the event that there's a death, somebody's dead, what must the police do? You get my point. So I'm using Sizoktola just to give you the picture. But I will talk mostly about my show, where I was, of the things that I saw these people doing. When they were busy beating him. Yeah. On my show. If I can go through this episode, I will show you to say this is the guy. And you can go and interview him and find, and all of them are ready to testify. So you can find him and say, hey man, what happened? And you will see that they moved him. But the guys are embarrassed to come through because where they were caught.
And make sense.
Yeah. Now, two wrongs don't make a right. If you caught a person trying to sleep with a girl, do you have a right to donor them? Maybe society will say, yes, donor them. But if the girl, the supposed girl, was an actor, do you still have a right to donor them? Because all of these girls are actors.
And they got paid for it.
They got paid for it.
So they're playing with real lives.
Exactly.
While they're acting.
You understand? The people's lives are ruined. The rest of the crew are just actors. Now, one of the production members, there was, you got a production manager, you got a producer, and you got an executive producer. All of them are women. Now, these people, they decide, Uguti, we want to get rid of Bishop Moloi. I don't know, maybe somebody offered them a better bribe, because positions at Moja Live as a presenter, it's fights.
Serious?
It's witchcraft, it's everything.
For what, bro?
For a job, bruh.
It seems like there's no much money.
It does not matter, even if it was 400. Remember, you don't only get 400, you get the fame. You get the fame, you get an exposure, and that power that comes with that fame really opens some doors for you. There's a lot of people who will present on any show for free. You know, why are people going on TikTok? They are spending their own money and they are just shooting videos for free. The power of fame is very, very attractive. So,
but to go through witchcraft and stuff,
bruh, if, for an example, if they say, let me give you an example. They say to me, you are shooting season 2, and then at the same time they are shooting with someone else. Then somebody whispers to you, say, hey man, are you aware that these people are shooting your show with someone else?
Manipulation.
If I was in the space of witchcraft, I would have said, let me deal with that guy. So there are people who are like that. A show is taken away from you. You are removed. Where is Moloi, Aaron? He was doing Umpagati. Where is he now? Who's doing Umpagati now? Penny Libyan. Why? Because Aaron had to be used to create the vibe.
Now
after that,
smooth.
Yeah, now they bring a celebrity who has been there. That's what they do all the time. They will just...
Penny, they have a position in Moja Live beside being a presenter?
I don't know, bruh, because there's a lot of women there who are going up and down, but you can never know. And like, what is this place? Like, for
I also heard rumors Guti Moja Live is owned by women.
I don't know about that.
I think it's a white person fronting with the black person.
No. Simple, my brother. I know who owns Moja Live, and it's not Obritao.
Who?
Simple. Go to CIPC and check Moja Live. It will give you the list of directors.
It's white people.
And don't ask me. I said I give you an assignment. Go and check.
Because it looks like it's white people, bro.
Because there's 2 companies that are interchanging. There's CIA TV.
Yeah, can you check them? Yeah, can you be on face?
You understand? So there is CIA TV, which owns Moja Live, right?
There is CIA News.
Yeah, the CIA TV is actually the holding company. But just check who owns that. You'll find politicians there. I'm not saying, I'm saying go, it's there, CIPC.
Yeah, can you check Kanda?
Yeah,
Because this thing is scary, bro.
Oh, I mean, come on. Aubrey comes here from Mashaki. How did he get millions to start a TV station in Ngaka with so much money and resources?
Sure.
Is he not from Randfontein? I guess he's from here. How did he all of a sudden... He's Obritao. And why is he called CEO? CEO is an appointment. You are hired. You are hired by someone who hired you. I mean, those things are, they're just there. You people, they must just...
No, bro, my heart breaks. If I understand these things. You find it, Kanda?
no, I need to log in. I forgot my password.
Yeah, but you can check it later. You'll see. Yeah. But you can't. You see, my companies, I own them. I'm called a director. Yeah. Makamu at his Makamu funeral, he's the director. How do you have somebody who owns a TV station? He's called a CEO. CEOs are employees. They are appointed. Go everywhere. SABC, go everywhere.
It's like this channel is Chris Network, but there's someone else owning there. They just use my name.
Yeah. Not only that, but these people who are playing in the background, the question is, why do they not want to appear? Okay, I'm the owner.
They're scared of, bruh, this is a mess. Mm-hmm. It's like money laundering.
Yes.
I'd rather eat and not show my face.
Yes.
Because if you look, bruh, the damage that this thing is causing.
And people are complaining, people are crying. All I'm saying is, let Moja Live be investigated. We need to have some of a Madanga commission somewhere about Moja Live to say, because if you look at what you call not ICASA, man, where you go to complain about Independent Complaints Directorate. BCCSA, the Broadcasting Complaints Commission. Just check how many cases. BCCSA is tired of the cases of Moja Love. There's a lot. As a matter of fact, the people at BCCA should actually be recommending that the number of cases that we are coming here from this TV station alone, it should be shut down, or they must redo the business model.
Why is still running though?
That's a good question.
Because as you said, but there's politician.
Mm-hmm. Just that's a good question to say. Why is it still running, with so many people who are running around on social media with their phones complaining? Moja Love never paid me. Moja Love used me. I was abused at Moja Love. What? You've got presenters, producers, everybody. Moja Love stole people's shows. Somebody comes with a concept. All of a sudden, you see your concept being done by someone else at Moja Love, and you went there and you presented this thing, and then all of a sudden they just take it, produced by Obritao. You get my point? Or created by Obritao, and all of those things. There are people. If there's one company, if you had to get ratings in terms of staff retention, there are more people leaving Moja Love than those coming in. I mean, think about it. Bobokani Moyo, great people. Whew, out. I mean, the lady that saw my talent and brought me to Moja Love, Shoki, gone. Shoki Lang, right? Everybody keeps jumping ship. Once you get to see the intricate details, people live because of their integrities, because of whatever the case may be. But people are jumping ship. If you get seasoned entertainment and media people who knows the executive order of media, they don't want to be part of Moja Love. They don't want to be there. And then also you get other people that are just chanting around there. You don't know who are these people. Like for example, Mama Kheti Paking, the professor. She's always at Moja Love, but you don't know. It's like, this lady, what is she doing here? But every day you find her there, she's got an office. Maybe she's got an executive position. But it's hush-hush. Nobody knows Mama Kheti is there and what is she doing?
It's like the corner is a corner where these people hide.
I don't know what is happening there, but in terms of proper, ethical company management principles, nice. I'm still looking forward to someone. I personally, I'm not sure of this, but personally, I don't think there's even 10 people or more than 10 people who've got proper employment systems, like you've got medical aid, you've got all of these things. I don't think so. You know, everybody there, kiko muzamong da, wazama.
Like Zamazama.
They even tell you when you go, they say, hey, bruh, here, don't leave your daily job. This is just a hustle, something on the side. Don't stop what you're doing to focus on this. If you got a job, be happy. If we call you again next week, be happy.
Those who focus on it, they become witches.
You understand? And you have to, you know.
Yeah, just to keep it, man.
Yeah, somehow I can't blame people. People have got to resort to other means of staying, you know. And it becomes a problem, you know. So if you want to ask me what must happen with Moja must be investigated, and we're gonna find a lot of problems, and everybody will go to jail. That I can tell you. Yeah, definitely for sure.
It's too bad.
There's just too many abuses of black people, labor law violations. I don't think there's a law in Moja that is not broken.
Even the simple one.
Even the simple one. How do they pay you with e-wallet? Come on, is that not disrespect?
Yeah, yo, man,
it's disrespect.
FNP, it was FNP. But it was like a producer. But for me, I was like, I think the production will get the budget and the producers will want to save. I think it's just like that. Then the producer will see, Chris,
hey, don't even go there. Don't even go there. You see, that's where money is stolen.
With the production.
from the office, there's this foreign guy there called Eketa. That guy. But anyway. But from the office to the executive producer, right?
Yeah.
To the production manager.
Oh, no, Mangigila.
When that money comes in to say this is money for production, those people chow the money, bro.
From
So when as a presenter or as a whatever, they just give you. That's why they pay you with e-wallet, because they don't want a trace. It's not because Bayak Nyaza, no. It's because they don't want a trace. You get my point?
the account and stuff.
Yes. So that, let's say for an example, the executive producer is given a budget maybe for that day. They give them, let's say, about 65,000 or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Then the accounting systems there at Moja Love are not very solid. So there's gaps, you know. You can say, the presenter wanted
10,000
10,000
for a season.
for the sister. The sister has a funeral or whatever.
Yeah.
I gave it to him. And then the paper trail is not necessarily followed that much. So all of this production team, especially the executive production, knows that. They have seen that gap, and they are manipulating that. They are taking advantage of that. That is why right now, there's a story of a 12 million missing somewhere, you know, that just came out now, and the person was fired, you know, but that person knows things. Even the executive producer, she went on Twitter and posted something, because now it's only when it's the time that they fire you. That's when you say, but guys, I've been carrying so many secrets for you. Now you want to treat me like rubbish. I am exposing. So just watch. There's going to be an executive producer that's going to come out now with a big bomb of a story. Unless, of course, because Aubrey knows how to beg people, you know. He will call, Bishop, why are you fighting, Bishop? Come, let's talk. Aubrey, to be honest, he is very sweet. He will always try to rescue the situation. But the team that is below him, they are messing up.
That's what I'm saying, my brother. You see, that's what I thought. I never met Aubrey, but I always
They will make sure you don't meet him.
Yeah. That's so, bro. I was like, I know, like Aubrey might be a good guy. The production, the scammers.
Yeah,
you
those
just hire the
criminals,
scammers.
they will,
and they don't have soul, bro.
They will make sure
bro.
that you will never get to Aubrey, because there are people who talk to Aubrey direct. Those people, they don't get touched, because they know, hey, this one has got the number of the boss, so leave him alone. But now who don't have access to the boss, especially after that story of Sizoktola, and then there were drug dealers who vowed to kill Aubrey. Then his security was updated. So now it's difficult. I mean, Aubrey lives in a fortress. You can't even know where he is at what time, which is security protocol, we understand. But there's people who are taking advantage of that, because there are people who can call him directly. And for an example, Eketa can fire you now, right? And I don't know why is that foreigner sitting there and firing people in the first place. But anyway, he can fire you now.
Imagine a foreigner.
Right? He can fire you now. And then maybe after 3 days, it's only then that Aubrey hears, this person was fired. Like, but why did you fire this person? No, he did not arrive on time. But you can't fire a person for not arriving on time. Then Aubrey takes a phone and he calls, hey, man, where are you?
Okay.
No, I was fired. No, come back. Don't listen to those people. And now Aubrey runs this thing like a tuck shop. No, don't listen to those people. Just come to work. You come to work, you are working. And then these ones, Bo Libwani, you know, all of these people, Bo Archie and all of that stuff, they hear good, hey, the boss said he must come back. Now they don't want to touch him.
Don't touch this
Don't touch him. He's got access to the boss, you know. Everybody wants to hold on to Aubrey like somebody holding on to dear life, because the rest of you who don't have access to him,
shame.
you are going to be abused. And when you refuse to be abused, they just get rid of you.
You can't stand up. You gotta have woman in you. If you wanna work there and stay, have the woman in you to be willing to bend.
You understand? So, I was refusing. I wasn't taking nonsense. I don't take nonsense. I've never taken nonsense from anybody. So they feel good. Okay, this one. And look at what Manyonyoba is now. People don't even know what's going on.
No, I don't watch.
It's boring. It's the most useless content you get. Oh, because remember, they copied it from America for the entertainment content part of it. Now they changed it completely. And then they say, no, we are no longer gonna use actors. We must find real girls who've got real stories and real problems and all of that stuff. Okay, fine and good. Bring the real girls. When you go, I went and shot that part of the episodes there where they brought social workers. Now the show is no longer smooth running because now they said, we're going to Mkuku. You find a 16-year-old girl staying with I think that guy was about 26 years. The mother is not happy about that. The girl says, no, I'm staying here. That girl cried, bruh. She went hysterical. She says, lo muntu wami.
But they say she's not.
Yeah, they want to take the girl from the boyfriend ngenkani. Right? And then they call the police, they bring the social worker, they try to convince the child, okay, fine. Hey, nana. But the girl says, you don't understand. Mama muyapuza, ekaya. There's a stepfather there. They are always doing their own thing there. And then I've got siblings that I have to take care of. I don't want to be in that environment. I did not want to be a parent at my age. So when I'm staying with this guy, takes me to school. He gives me even now, you come into my mkuku, I'm sitting and I'm relaxing, I'm having fun. And then you people decide that this is wrong.
Not good for me.
So you want to take me back where? To that situation where every night these children are looking at me. What are they going to eat? Because mama no baba batagi. And the child cried hysterically. And it says, it doesn't matter. You people are going to leave. I'm going to go back to him. Where's the show there?
Then for them, it's all about the content.
It's all about content. It's all about abantu baba
The after effects, they don't care.
They do not care. Moja Love, that's the problem. The aftercare of whoever that they were shooting their candidate is no longer. Some of them will be promised money. And check it on TikTok.
Yeah,
we will give you this
on
much.
Single and mingle, people are complaining.
Yes, and they just don't pay you and they don't care. There's nothing you can do. They've made more than the millions from that show alone. Just to give you your 2005.
Bro, even if it's 700 rand.
Even if it's 700 rand, you went on the show because you were promised money. So why are they not paying you the money that you promised you?
But after effects, they took me to the what is that counseling.
Yeah.
Hey,
That one of FAMSA.
Yeah, when I cartel, I see cancel cancel him.
Who took you to cancel?
Moja Love, bro.
For
They
what?
took-
Now I'm also interested to hear.
I did the show. So they took me to counseling. So like a long time back. So they took me to counseling. After that, no, they took me to counseling. So lo muntu lo cancel and then I went to funi counseling. I was like, we need counseling, both of us. Yo, bro, he ended up telling me things would be okay. I said, it's fine.
You get me? But so the long and the short of it is that Moja Love just needs a commission of inquiry. I think ICASA or someone, the Department of Communications, needs to call them in and say, but what the hell are you doing? Because, like I want to repeat, in the history of television, in the rest of the world, there's never been such a controversial TV station like Moja Love. Never. Worst of all, within South African content, where we are still safe, we are still sensitive, you know. There are other markets, like the American markets, the European markets, are now immune. They're desensitized, you know. We can still, you can show murder and what, all of these things. But in the South African context, the South African market is still very sensitive, about certain things. But Bona, they just went and turned the whole thing upside down. And people are consuming that content. They're happy with it. They enjoy it. It's entertainment and stuff. But is it educational? No. Is it inspirational? No. Is it building society or bringing unity? No.
Because name one show that is, you can say, this show is a good show.
Yeah, Aubrey tried it with that
The
thing.
business ones.
Yeah, of working with
That
people.
one was just to make us don't say what we're saying now.
But they saw it wasn't hitting, the targets, the numbers.
For the purpose.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that what we took, they were trying to avoid us to talk what we're talking now, say which show.
Mm-hmm.
But at least if there is that show, we can say that operated our business, what. And we don't know how many people there were.
It wasn't making it. That's why they had to cancel it.
It was?
It wasn't making it. It was not
Yeah.
putting the numbers in. I mean, my show was one of the best performing shows on a Sunday afternoon, on a Sunday evening, right? Number one was Zoktola, and then number two was X-Repo. Yeah. Oh, X-Repo came later.
But X-Repo is cool.
Yeah. Number one, yes,
Even
number one was
Zoktola is good,
Zoktola, then came Jub Jub, then me and X-Repo were fighting for a spot,
Which one?
Yeah,
okay.
Manyonyoba,
Numbers, okay.
right? In terms of the numbers.
Yeah.
And then people just come and say, no, your show is not doing well. We've decided to go with someone else. I don't do two takes on any show. I've never. You can ask the producers. I don't do second takes. If I shoot, if cameras run, I do. I run. You don't prepare me. You don't script me when I'm busy with my thing. And then they say, you were underperforming. I'm like, guys, but I know how these things work. Just tell me if you want to get rid of me. Just tell me we want to get rid of you. Straightforward.
Because maybe they will need you in future. So
that's what they said in their letter when that they wrote to me, just that I did not bring it. But I can bring my laptop. Bring my laptop and show you the letter where they say, no, we are going to find another show for you. Of which is another deception. Every presenter is given the same letter.
it's copy and paste.
It's copy and paste.
So say I have my look for it to go. Actually, come and eat.
But here's the sentence. We will find another show for you in the future. You know why they're doing that? So that I'll call me after that. Because, yes, hoping that you'll get a call.
You'll end up...
They will find you a different show.
Yeah.
Just pass it to me.
Yeah, now you can pass it.
Thank you. So that's what they always say. If there's another show, so Malotule manje, you cannot go and spill the beans.
Because you're gonna get another show.
Because you're gonna get another show. Where is Nomsa Buteles?
She's a show now.
What?
Yeah, man. I was watching.
On Moja Love?
No, I don't matter.
It's not on Moja Love.
I don't think so.
I
The show ayenza kodwa manje inamafamily
You see, and we can give you one after another, but where are these people? All of them, they are held on by saying, in the future, we will consider you. Why? Just don't go talking, please. So Jub Jub, and when they fire him, he goes to Daily Sun. And then they call him back next week.
We are one way.
Yeah, remember, they fired him and he said, I'm going to sue you 100 million. And they know he's got the money because they are paying him that much. They're paying him a lot of money.
Yeah, Jordan pays a lot.
Yeah, those guys raking the monies.
Serious?
Yeah.
Like in Abosis October, those are the shows.
Yeah, I don't know if Zoktola Kolani is being paid that much because maybe now. But remember, once you are new, they exploit you. You understand? Because remember, Kolani Mapanga and Kolani Kumal, Kolani X-Repo and Kolani Zoktola are brothers.
Like blood.
No. But they grew up together.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are like, you can't separate the two. So the concept of Zoktola, actually, I heard that it comes from Kolani Kumalo. So, because he was one of the bouncers.
Yes, I wanted to say
Even Kolani Mapanga was one of the
they were
bouncers.
How
bouncers.
did they change it, man?
So they approached Aubrey.
Oh,
Yeah, and said, we can do this, we can do this. He says, no, it's a good concept, come. So as to how did they work out the contracts and what, I don't know. But I know that the highest paid people there is Makamu and Jub Jub in terms of presenters.
hey, pig. Cishe usempumalanga manje.
It's a staple, yeah.
Hey, cishe. Hey, yabona impica abadala manje cishe usempumalanga.
Let me just show you.
Saphinde safika futhi eMpumalanga. Hey, Wakawa, I love him, man. Like, saphinde safika futhi eMpumalanga sagaleleka.
So what they did then was they gave me a contract, right? And then I wanted to share with you.
Why in a drama series or sitcoms?
Simple.
It's just
Yeah. Like heavy drama series.
njengabo Mzansi.
Yeah, njengabo Mzansi have something edlala njengesibaya. No, they want drama.
Sure.
It's cheap. That corner that they're doing, bro, is cheap.
You see, this is what they did. So when I knew that the cracks are showing, it's when the production manager, because these girls are our decoys, right? So we hang with
They
them.
got hired.
Yeah, they are working for Moja Love, right? So we are hanging with them, like, we will be eating together and all of that stuff. How? One of them calls me to say, hey, Bishop, can I talk to you? I said, okay. Says, hey, don't say it's me, but be very careful. Careful of what? No. The production manager, Sharon, and the producer called us on a side and said, are you not touching us? Are you not doing anything?
Sure.
Yes. Are you not proposing to us and all of that stuff? So these people are trying to set a trap for you. Just be careful. They called me and asked me. I said, really? He says, yeah. He says, I'm just letting you know. How? Okay. We were in, I think by then we were in Kabech. Then we are shooting in Bloemfontein. Another girl comes to me and says, hey, Bishop, why do these people hate you so much? I said, I don't know. What are you talking about? Just, no, these people called me and they said to me, if you can say anything or you want to propose to me, I must tell them immediately.
So it's going to be Manyonyoba.
Yes, you see. Why? So that I get rid of you, So this is the contract. I don't know if you want to see
James,
it.
give it Kanda or James. They can read it.
Yeah. But I just want to highlight a few things.
Oh, yeah, you can, yeah.
This is 2026, right?
Yeah.
It was in 1 March 2024, right? And when they give you this contract, it is signed, right? And then they say production is gonna start 1 March 24. It was gonna end 31 August 24. I shot the first episode. I shot it in July 2024. The contract started in March. And they come and say, no, we can't find people. No, we can't find stories. Can't at the same time they are busy shooting with Ram to me.
Because there's no way you can't find stories.
Aha. So here is the contract signed by me and Moja Love. They never paid me even 1 cent on this contract, the one that I have here in front of me. And you see, when they look at your key performance indicators, you want to see it on camera. They will say to you expected ratings from episode 1 to episode 6, season 7. You must have 250,000 to 400,000 viewers. Right? I was clocking 700,000. Then they said, in terms of viewership, right? After episode 6 and 7, you must do 400 to 600, right? I was doing way more than that. Then they just come and say to you, your show is not performing. And I'm saying, but the contract says there are key KPIs. And KPIs must be based on documents. You can't just come and tell me with your own mouth. And it's Eketa who's doing this, you know. And then I say, but you can't tell me with your own mouth that this is not working. No. It is not working. So, but don't worry. We're going to find you another show. In Xhosa, they will say, oko.
So, like, is it like they do to every show with you when they had the presenter yourself? What numbers are you looking for?
Yes. And abo what you just mentioned now, Umpagati, they're doing way less than that.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, they don't push the numbers. Even the presenters would admit and say, hey guys, you guys, the numbers that you are pushing, hi, Tina, we're not doing that much. They do about 250 viewers, you know. And it's fine because it's a staple show. They're happy with that. Tina, we have to be overperformers, right? But see, when you look at their address, right? I want to show you something. When you look at the email does not say Moja Love. It says CIRTV.com. That's why I told you who actually owns.
The CRTV, yeah. You check it.
Why are you laughing?
There's 4 directors. CIA, Free Air TV. There's 4 directors. Oprita is one of them. There's 2 ladies and 2 guys.
Black people.
Yeah, but you can see what maybe there've been changes of directorship along. I got starting on 2010.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
But there are very interesting names there.
Yeah, but there's 4 directors. All of them are black, I think. No, Oprita is one of them. I'm going to memorize that. No, John Lapa. I was Dubai. I want to memorize that. But there's 4 directors.
Now, so I get it. I told you it's 1 match, right?
Yeah.
The contract says 1 match until August, right? That's a season. Now, you go to the next letter.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Did you maybe like get a chance your kuluma no run to me? Maybe you would see.
No, they made sure we don't meet because he was shooting at a different place. I was shooting at a different place.
Even over via phone call or something.
But he didn't do anything. I agree, he just got a job.
Yeah, even if I was like just to get information, it's okay. Now you're shooting. Like, what's happening? Maybe I shoot. I didn't know what you're shooting.
Now
just gave me a contract. I signed it. Then I worked.
Just remember. Sorry, Gandhi. I said the contract was 1 March 2024. It was supposed to end when? August 2024. This I shot 1 in July, right? After I shot that 1 episode, I got this letter, 24 July 2024, before the contract expires. Right. This is, they say, Dear Bishop Moloi, we trust you are doing well. I will read this because it's very short.
Yeah.
We trust you are doing well. The channel management have been deliberating on the recent pilot you shot for season 2 of the show, including further discussions held thereafter with you on the executive producer of the show. When they write this letter, Rantuming is busy shooting, right? As you are aware, the pilot did not meet the channel standards, nor was it able to be accepted by the viewing committee, including management. A person that did well on season 1, now all of a sudden, you are not good. And they say, I'm aware. I don't know where am I aware. Right. Accordingly, management has decided that the channel will not be proceeding with you as a presenter for season 2 of the show. Already I've signed the contract. The channel will, however, offer and pay you for the time spent shooting the pilot, including related attendances. They've never paid me. Just for again, I told you I shot one. So they said they'll pay me for that one. Even that one, they never paid.
Sure.
Point number 5. The channel is looking at other possible shows that you can be a proper fit and will, at the appropriate time, consider you for such shows. When somebody says to me, why did you keep quiet for so long? It's because of this clause.
And my brother Nama, I don't want to lie. I will have hope.
Aha. This clause, they use it that you must just shut up. Now, and then it says, kind regards, Eketa Masuko, General Manager, Operations. If this guy calls you, just know you're fired. Eketa.
And bro, no, I don't want to talk bad about our brothers from other countries, but that guy is there for purpose because they know these people outside, they don't understand the pain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of our brothers and
Yes.
sisters. So they want someone who's outside from the country who don't care that your mom is sick, you're taking care of this family. He's just from another country. He doesn't understand those things. He don't have those feelings which you will feel sorry for you. They know the guy from outside will do the job.
Exactly. So there is the proof that now there's a lot of presenters, there's a lot of producers, there's a lot of researchers who are held at ransom by that clause 5. We will look for other shows for you. And then you sit and wait. Can't they are buying time? So that by the time you try to speak, they say, but why did you keep quiet for so long?
For so long.
Yeah. They're very smart, those people.
They watch this podcast. I'm sure they hate it. They hate this podcast. He like, this one.
So that's the story with Moja Love, unless there's questions.
They have one. This thing can't be fixed. You can't fix this thing, my brother. Bro.
And now that is why then I made a video on TikTok to say, if anything happens to me, start with Moja Love, because I know these people, how they operate. These people, they don't mind killing people. They don't mind coming and creating an accident for you. They don't mind sitting under your car. If your car sleeps outside and then they cut the brakes and they do something funny to your car and then you die. They don't have a problem with doing that. You don't believe me? Ask Zinja. Bring him here.
Who's Zinja?
I'll give you his number.
He wrote.
So he's out of the channel now.
Yes.
He's no longer working for the channel.
they chased him out like a dog as well.
Yeah, we must look for Zinja.
No, I'll give you his number. He will come.
Serious?
He will come.
Where is he based?
He stays that side with you guys.
Oh. So my questioning now, is you mentioned someone who committed suicide.
Yes. But she never did. She attempted.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive. That was a very funny story because I was very angry, right?
I remember, bro. And it's like, it makes sense. These brothers there, bro, you can't play with people like that. Because even if from season, I think the Umden is season something now.
Season 7, I think.
Yeah. But bro, as an owner of the channel, if you look the TV, you had someone who did like 7 seasons for you, and these people still hungry, bro. Still need money, still in poverty for 7 seasons.
But come on, bro. There was a time that Aubrey Dow was selling eggs at Moja Love offices. That guy goes to that level. Eggs, like trays of eggs, and everybody was made to say, hey, you're gonna have to sell eggs. I agree. There was Aubrey Dow farm agricultural something project Tinyana that was there. So if a person is willing to go from CEO's office to the point of collecting 50 rand and 20 rands from people for eggs, do you think he will give you 2.5?
Oh, bro, selling eggs. Hey, this thing is confusing now, my friend. I see Moja, man.
The producers were running there at the head office selling eggs. Aubrey Tao's farming project. There was a farming project of some sort there. I don't know what happened to it, but everybody was just running around with trays of eggs. Ezga Aubrey. They are selling them.
Producers, presenters, they were selling eggs.
You have to sell eggs. So if a person is willing to go from CEO of office with its big fat salary, go to the low level of making people sell eggs and how much profit you make from eggs.
Yeah, no question. Yes. Just remember it.
Yeah.
You mentioned that on your show you also received a court case. So bebansuwa kahle kahle.
Yes, there's a guy. Yeah, sorry.
Have you did you lose the cases or you know now like what's the story?
The cases.
I'm asking this because maybe I might be wrong. If maybe you were to do that, or if I would maybe a trap, maybe I can argue because we tell out bank trap here.
I will testify for you. If you go to court and then we used actors there, I will testify for you. Those people are actors.
Yeah, saying like, did you win the cases?
No, remember the cases went to ICASA.
Okay.
And then Moja Love will get their legal team to go and deal with that. So whether they win or they don't win, it ends there. They don't come and tell us. Tina, they just tell us to say, oh, you remember that guy? Yes, he went to ICASA. But I was arrested at a certain point because they murdered someone now on my show. But now that guy said, I'm combing the presenter. The presenter was Okupala Babantu. So I was there at the police station there. Is it Santon police station? Yeah, I was there. And Moja Love wanted to hang me out to dry until I got my own lawyer.
Yeah, man, that's what they do most.
Yes.
Imagine, they always send out a statement.
They detach themselves.
We are distancing
Exactly.
ourselves from...
When you do anything on behalf of Moja Love, if there's problems, you're on your own.
But you at work.
The problem is I didn't even beat anybody. I'm a presenter. I'm not allowed. My job is just to talk and then leave. As to how they get this person there, check my show. They will always say to me, Bishop, he's coming in through the gate, and all of that stuff. So you listen, you trust the researchers, I'm a rotter. You trust them. They tell you, there's this guy we got, blah, 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 blah. They brief you properly and all of that stuff. Now, that is the semi-scripted part. They will say, okay, he's going to come in. When you come in, we're going to call you, what. You just play that thing to give the background story, right? Now, and then this guy, they murdered him. After they murdered him, now the guy does not know the rest of the group because they putting what? I'm a balaclava, The bouncers, all of them, they wear I'm a balaclava. So yes, so that when they murder you, you can't identify.
Sure.
Right. The camera crew, everybody wears balaclavas there. All of them.
You can't point them the
The
next
only person that they can see is Moloi. Because you are the presenter.
Sure.
So you are the face. Now, then they will say, then the guy went to a police station, opened a case. Police called me, I must be arrested. I go to the police. The guy said, no, Bishop Moloi and others assaulted me. So now I must go and point out the people to say who was with you, who were the bouncers with you on that day. Now you are...
So when they show you the face?
Who?
The bodyguard and the crew.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Remember when we are setting up... Yeah, these guys, you send them to go and buy you food because when you can't move. So they go buy you food. When you are a presenter, they treat you like a blompot, They treat you very nice, to be honest. Yeah, it's all about you. You are the poster boy, right? So you will send them to buy you grandpa or Coke or whatever. The production manager, as a matter of fact, is supposed to take care of that, right? Now, so you see them, you know them. You know this is this one, this is that one. We talk, we laugh, we chat, and all of that stuff. When cameras turned on, when the cameras start turning on, they put on. When they start counting down, everybody must put on the balaclavas.
Is it legal though?
I don't know, but that's what they do, right? And then, so then you engage, interrogate the client, the perpetrator. Then the perpetrator becomes arrogant, or he tries to fight and all of that stuff. And then that's when now they manhandle him and
Switch off the camera.
they will say block. When you hear the word block, just know you are cacking now.
So, I'll block you, boy. So, a bodyguard can be a cameraman.
No. It takes special skills. Bodyguards are just bodyguards. They are just there to bring muscle. People as big as you are, they are just there to bring muscle. In case there's someone who does not want to cooperate, bazombambele moyeni. We want content, and you can't refuse to give us content. So, anyway, Nanjie, you were trying to sleep with a girl, so we don't take your nonsense.
And doesn't I told her maybe someone.
This one just wants gossip.
Someone big, maybe or influential, or
We have.
umuntu mhlambe asithi utsotsi wasemphakathini owaziwayo, like umuntu osatshwayo basically.
Yeah, we have. There was a guy who was an army high-ranking official at the army in Bloemfontein. We had a guy who we don't know, but he said he was working for intelligence in the police. And that guy, after we let him go, he says, I'm going to kill myself. So we don't know, did he go ahead or he's just threatening? But when asking about Umto Sajwai, we shot this episode of this guy that was speaking pure Tswana. And after we did a show, about 2 weeks later, I get from my Facebook somebody contacting me. They are Botswana police. And they say to me, are you the one doing the show? I said, yes. They said, that guy that you shot, how did you get that guy? I said, I don't know. They said, that guy is a wanted serial killer. He's been running away from the police in Botswana, and we knew he was somewhere in South Africa. That guy is a killer. How did you get him? We want him. I said, this one is bigger than me. So,
Yeah, I want to imagine. Some question. What if maybe he was going to kill the little girl, or actor up, and his sub was okay.
You see that?
I figure very a serial rapist or serial killer. If he touch the moon,
It's a risk that Moja Love is prepared to play with people's lives. That's where the danger is. Because it's not only that, ne? It's not only that. That girl, after we shoot, remember, this guy sees this girl's face. They can trace this girl. Social media, whatever. After the girl shoots and he now, what will stop from this Baba to chase after this girl? As if the same way that they were chasing after me in Bloemfontein. You get my point? So now you take this girl, the girl shoots, you give her money, you send her on her way. What happens tomorrow to this girl? Now she also can't walk in the street, she can't go there, she can't go because there could be someone who says, yeah, Manuel. It can happen at any time.
But it's the risk that they're willing to take
with people's lives. Even with us, to say, people can just... One of the reasons why even now I can't be at my church is because I can't be in a place where people know we're going to find him there every day. On Sunday at this time, he will be on the pulpit. So I must go and preach there and preach there and preach there and preach there. to just avoid being at the same place at the same time. Because when somebody says, I'm part of police intelligence, you already know what you're dealing with. When somebody says, I'm a high-ranking army official, and that guy came to see the girl in uniform, you already know what you're dealing with. You get my point. So now you have to live your life knowing that anything can happen at any time. Melo uhlale uamile and all of those things.
Look over your shoulder every time.
You get my point. And unless people understand this was just a show, the guy was just presenting. But there are people who say, but if it wasn't for you,
I'll still have my marriage.
But now then, and remember also, when you're presenting a show, there's a certain posture that you must present.
Tough.
Yeah, must be tough, bukhali, and no nonsense type of the situation, so that people can say, yo, here's Moloi now. Well, I'm like that natural. That's why they picked me in the first place.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, he's not softy.
Like ex-rape was.
You know. Now here comes down to me now. Softy guy. You get my point.
Yeah.
Now the whole feel of the show drops. You get my point.
Yeah, you're right. You need
to be that. So now these girls are just left on their own. La 3,000 bamnike is finished.
Life continues.
Where's she gonna go? What is she gonna eat? Somewhere, somehow, she goes to a mall or whatever. She meets the guy who says, yeah, here's this girl. When? What did you do this? Why did you do this? What? What's gonna happen?
It's tough, man.
Like the very same guy that was wanted in Botswana. I took the Facebook communication and I gave it to the producer and said, these people are saying they are police from Botswana. I don't know even if they are police or not, but you are the producers. Deal with this. They want that guy. As to, did they follow it up or not?
I don't care.
They don't care, and I don't know, but we know that there is an alleged serial killer that is roaming around somewhere in South Africa, and I had him on camera. That's the kind of people we deal with.
Yo, bro. But it's sad like a black person can do this to another, can exploit a black person to this point, bro.
And they just don't care. The problem is they just don't give a damn. You can write Facebook posts, you can go on TikTok, Twitter, you can go on podcast. They don't care. You can go to the police. That's the last place. Forget about those ones. Police. Moja love. You will never win.
They buy everything. They buy the truth, and
they buy everything and everybody. And when you are just a fly in jail, they don't care about you. That's why right now they issued a statement after I spoke, and then they said they're gonna sue me. I said, fine, sue me, no problem. There's a letter that was sent to me, and they put it on social media. I think they put it on their Twitter account, and they actually mentioned me by name to say, yeah, Bishop Moloi. We are going to take legal action. I said, go ahead, take legal action. So far, they haven't.
But it's going to be for what?
I don't know. Because what I'm sharing is the truth.
What happened to you?
Yes. And the biggest favor they can do is let Aubrey sit here and say, I'm lying. Now, what is that? They're trying to intimidate you with legal action so that you are scared to engage. That's what's sitting on the heads of many people that were mistreated by Moja Love. There's this guy who shot. Remember, I got involved in Moja Love initially as a guest on Abafundis.
Abafundis, yeah.
Started as Abafundis, and then there was a company that was doing that show that initially brought the concept. I think they are called Spruce Up. The guy's name I will remember now. I think it's Tamsang or something. I'll remember it. But there was a couple that were holding that. And the guy went on social media saying Moja Love stole his show because it was called Abafundis. Then I was part of that show. And then out of the blue, Jigi Jigi is changed. Now it's called I'm a Bishop. So I think when this guy started fighting for his show, they just changed the name. And they called it I'm a Bishop. Now nobody asked to say, but how did it go from Abafundisi to I'm a Bishop? Was it a promotion? Did everybody on that show become bishops? What's going on?
Graduated.
You get my point. There are so many things. You know, when you break up with your girl, they say the signs were there. You just did not look at them. So the signs of
So you were getting paid for being a guest.
they pay you for being a guest.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You did the whole day.
Not really the whole day. Yeah, the whole day, something of that sort. As long as the production is happening, you can't leave. Or as long as they need you.
Then you should episode.
Yeah. But again, there's the same struggle. Back of office. After you shoot, they are happy. They've got content. When they have to pay you, it's another story.
Invoice.
They will still shortchange you. The stories. Because these people, they steal money. Production people, especially the executive producer, and the production manager. And then they will just shortchange other people there and not want to pay them.
Hey, bruh, the sad part is that there's no white person. It's just you black people in this room eating each other. And that's sad.
Now you need to ask yourself, when these owners of these companies, when they sit, do they sit and agree and say, let's chow black people. Let's hit them and make money. We don't care. Do they actually sit and agree? Because there should be a meeting somewhere where they sat and agreed.
Yeah, as directors, as Ganda said, there's about John. I think at some point, maybe once a month, they sit down and say, go after black people. This, we're not doing enough. This year, Jordan need to happen and come back and expose these brothers and sisters.
Bring single and mingle.
Go to Soweto. Soweto is not done yet.
Yeah.
Go to Mapetla now. Go to Mden.
I mean, look at Sitlesibis. She's got 2 shows running concurrently. You've got that one, Fake Marriages. And then you've got that one, Yabafundis. Fake Pastors.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So
she's doing right there.
Huh?
She's doing the right thing. They love her at this point.
Yeah, she is the darling for now. But there was I think I saw a clip of her complaining. She's also now not happy. You know, there are things that are happening now. So, but for now she's fine. She's a darling. They're giving her a lot of shows. When you can see someone getting a lot of shows, you just know that they are playing the right buttons somewhere.
They somehow they are sucking.
Yeah, I understand. So I don't try to put shade on her, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, you've got other people who are sitting outside, and then you've got other people who are running 2 shows at the same time. You get my point? And then they say to you, no, we'll find a show for you. But you say, but here's a person doing 2 shows.
And it's not like, I'm not saying she's not good, but
let's share the cake.
Yeah.
That's simple. And I'm not saying put me first. There are people who've been outside for a long time, like Bonebo, Mosma Kwate, Aaron Moloi. You know, there are people who were sitting outside for a long time. You get my point? Like I said, Aaron, pushed Ulona, that show, Umpagati, from when it was nothing. When it becomes now a brand, they bring Penny in. They get rid of Aaron. You get my point? Those are the things that you need to look at.
It's like you're putting a gain in a field that is the same player. You'll get the same result. There's nothing that you can say, hey, this one, I put this one because this one is great.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just a person who can do the job.
But I get it, this one has done the groundwork so that if the show does not fail, if the show fails, then they've got a nobody. And that nobody can just tell them, sorry, the show did not make it by. Because if they can put a somebody, then they know that somebody will take them to court. You know.
Got resources.
Yeah. So the nobody must carry the dirty work, to carry the show to a certain point. From there, they'll get somebody to
Run with the show.
to finish. So what are you? You are just a guinea pig. They were just trying to see.
Stepping stone.
Yeah. But the problem with Bishop Moloi is that nobody can replace me. You understand? The spirit that I presented at Manyonyoba,
You done
nobody.
well.
You get
You
my
done
point.
it. I was like, okay. Okay. It's your first show. It was your first
That's
show.
my first show, yeah, that I'm presenting. And now, people come to me and say, but what happened? Why did you bring that guy in? I said, it's not my show, because people thought it was my show. The way I was intermingled with the show, people thought I came with a concept. And they asked me, but why did you bring that guy? Now the show is boring. I said, it's not my show. I was also working and I was removed. Why were you removed? I don't know. They said the show was doing nonsense.
And it seems like internally, if you want to work there and last and be a darling, if you are a man, you have to be a woman sometimes.
What does that mean?
You must, I also did productions, acting and stuff. The way they were treating each other. If you are a straight man, like you straight and I'm straight, they have a problem with you.
Well, I don't think that's a Moja love issue. I think it's an entertainment industry issue. It's the biggest elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, you'll find it in music. You'll find it in as long as it's entertainment.
Okay.
That is why and it's international. Remember Cat Williams also said, as long as they can't put you in a dress as a man, you will never go anywhere.
Yeah, bro. That's what I saw. I was like, bro, even the straight person that you trust, an actor, you're sitting down with an act, but there's time where he just have to act like a woman, show
some mannerisms.
Yeah, bend some principles.
Yeah, I hear you. I get you straight.
Yeah, then I was like, bro, every time when directors coming in and producers, you're walking funny.
Yeah. There's a change of demeanor.
Yeah, bro. Why you walking funny?
But
and I did not, and I was fired. I missed the step.
Maybe I should interview you. What happened?
Yo, bro, I didn't walk. I didn't walk like a girl. Then they got mad, and I was like, "Hi, this one who we think it is, and it's a Soweto boy. Get this one fired."
It's that's an entertainment industry things. There are things that are happening that are not spoken about. People keep quiet. People do things in corners. And some people are sent to test you, to check if you will respond, But it happens with both men and women. There are women who are booked. Hey, bruh. You would hear stories of some top executive calling a researcher saying, bring me girls. I've got top brass here that I need to entertain. So I'll send out a V-class. Just collect them. Bring them to me. And these guys will find these young girls. And so the thing that you are fighting with your show, you find out, hey man, you get my point. So those are the things that the entertainment industry, ngokwayo, is a dirty industry. It's a satanic industry. It's a demonic industry. And it's very rare that you can walk the straight and narrow. Even if you want to walk the straight and narrow, you must pretend, to be walking the straight and narrow, but they know that behind the scene, they make you an after 9. You get my point? So those are the things that are just there. And people are scared to talk about them because it pushes them certain places in life.
You still want to be an actor.
Yes.
If you want to be an actor.
And those that are homosexuals are over-glorified. They are put on a pedestal. Look at what happens to a openly gay person. This is what we do for them. And they are given millions. They are given shows. They are given platforms.
They are working.
They are everywhere.
You never hear a gay person complaining, bruh, about the industry.
You get my point.
Saying it's out of job, it's not working. Those people, they don't like complain. As
You understand?
Straight people do.
So those are the things that are the dynamics of the industry. And until somebody speaks, Mina now will just be speculating. But people will talk to you in the corridors. They say, hey, Mfet, be careful of that guy. Also. Oh, really? Wangenza solo. Really? Oh, nah, yeah, be careful. Just, And some people, like you are saying, you will just pick up by their demeanor, and then, why are you smiling? What's going on? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You get my point.
I found it fun. Like, I was in a room with like celebrities were doing that show. And when they add to bruh on TV, there are those people who are strong, the characters. So when you go there, you're thinking you're gonna see the
Tough guy, yeah.
When you see this person is soft as you can see. It's very weak and soft when it is laughing for nothing. When you see yeah, I'm like, you're an actor, bro. You're laughing for nothing when you see producers. Bro, I hate those things because I don't just smile and I'll be on my corner and I'm like, this guy, I trust him. Like, I trusted him. He's smiling for nothing. He's going to a producer and hugging the producer. I'm like, yo, dog, can you be strong? Bro.
Yeah, those are like I'm saying, there are certain things in the entertainment industry that are not spoken of. There is that push for homosexuality, to make people after 9. There's witchcraft in the industry.
Yeah.
There is.
Bro, we will do part 2. We'll continue with this. Just like and comment. We will come back. See you at work. We're coming back. Nice. James, we out?
We
Yeah, we out.